So next we have Rubber Chicken, and they're doing Disney's Aristocats Kids. Let's give it up for Rubber Chicken.
she?
Private Scots.
Reporting for duty, sir.
General Napoleon, accept your report.
Bark, 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 ruff, 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 bark, 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 ruff, ruff, ruff. Wherever you are hiding out, take one shot. We're talking down the stairs, we're down this road. So if my name is so happy by the door, the old friends are hiding out for you. Or no. What?
Attack the dead!
Oh, where am I? I'm not home at all. Berlioz, Marie, Toulouse. Help! Help!
Here I am, Mama. I think I had a nightmare and fell out of bed. I guess I fell really far. Mama, Mama, I'm scared and I'm cold. I was having a funny dream. We were all being carried away in a box. You were in it, and you were in it. It was no dream. Somebody did this to us. Mama, look.
Hide, kittens, hide.
Oh, well, hello, mademoiselle. What's the matter? Cat got your
It's
tongue?
just, I've never actually spoken to an alley cat before.
What's wrong with alley cats?
Don't you steal your food from garbage cans?
Ugh.
Wait, I'm sorry. That was very rude of me. Can we start over? I'm Duchess.
Duchess, beautiful.
And who are you?
Who am I? Who am I? Cats.
He's Abraham Lacy. He's Evan Casey. Thomas O'Malley. O'Malley the alley cat.
I've got an animal
Ow.
the scene.
The scene.
When you kick a cat, I'm done.
Ow.
Feel the grass that's green.
So green, so green.
Just sing free.
Yeah.
Flying
I
alive.
don't know about that.
We're not friends of the social elite.
Or some cute cat he happens to meet. That is
Abraham Lacy.
George Lacey. That's the time for cool.
Thomas O'Malley.
Fantastic. O'Malley the alley cat. He's king of the highway. Prince of the golden bar. Duke of the avant-garde. The world's his backyard. Come on to Rome or home sweet home in Paris, Magnifique. Abraham Lacy. He's Evan Casey. Thomas O'Malley. O'Malley the alley. Abraham Lacy. He's Evan Casey. Thomas O'Malley the alley cat. Oh yeah.
You know you're walking in the wrong direction, Duchess.
We are?
Paris is that way, and you're never gonna find it without a first-class tough alley cat leading the way.
We got a problem. Nobody knows how to swim.
We're cats.
Isn't there anyone in the countryside who knows how to swim?
We can swim. And I am Abigail. Walking tour. We're at your service, sir. Help is on the way. Amelia and Abby will save the day. That's us. That's me. That's you. That's me. Amelia and Abby. Abby. We are the gals. A couple of jolly geese.
Thank you, Mr. O'Malley. Come on, kittens. Edgar? Is that Duchess and the kittens I hear?
I've got to keep Madame from seeing them. The box! Cats love boxes! Oh, so nice to have you back. And look, I've got a nice box for you to play in. Very good. Right this way, and now!
Rockford. Hello, Duchess. Hello, kittens. Duchess, kittens, when did you get back? Why are you in that box?
Edward put us in here. Yeah, Edgar was supposed to go all along. Who would have guessed that the butler did it?
Go get Thomas O'Malley and his gang of alley cats to come back here and save us.
Alley cats! I'm on now.
Please, Rockford, if you don't help us, Edgar's going to ship us off to Timbuktu.
I will get the alley cats and bring them back.
here. Mercy, I think you're wrong. I'm looking for a cat.
Somebody is looking for a cat. Look at who it is. A gerbil or rat. We never met a gerbil or rat we didn't eat. Now somebody's made our day complete. Yeah.
Duchess and the kittens are in trouble. They need your help.
Duchess and the kittens are in trouble. Well, what are we waiting for? Come on, let's go.
Bark, bark, ruff, ruff, bark, bark, ruff, ruff. Scour the countryside, every city is neat. Keep your eyes and toes peeled for butler meat. Here a butler, there a butler, causing nothing flat.
You're looking for the butler? Well, follow me.
This way. Come on, let's go.
Amelia and Abby, not too shabby. A couple of galinkies. Oh my, look!
It's Mr. O'Malley. There's no time for chit-chat. Duchess and the kittens are in trouble. Come on.
Let's go.
Help is here.
Give that back before I cook your goose. Dogged at every step. Charge. How could it get any worse?
Free!
I've got to get out of here.
Crazy, man, crazy.
It seems like all our hopes were grounded. Then came tea, and now he is surrounded with cats. Go! Call each other friends, and all about it says, we'll all come out ahead, we'll triumph Everybody wants to be a cat, because a cat's the only cat who knows where it's at. Everybody's picking up on that feline beat, and everything else is obsolete. I swear it's a horn makes you wish you were born every time you play. With a swear in the act, you can step music back to the caveman days. I heard some corny birds that tried to sing. Still, a cat's the only cat who knows how to swing. Who wants to dig along your gate and stuff like that. And everybody wants to be a cat. Yowie, 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 yow. Yowie, 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 yow. Yowie, 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 yo. Yowie, 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 yo. Yowie, 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 yo. Yowie, 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 yo. Itty, bitty, fine, low. Everybody. Everybody wants to be a cat. Now you! Everybody wants to be a cat. 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 Because a cat's the only cat who knows where it's at. But you always have a welcome mat. Because everybody wants to be a cat. Everybody wants to be a cat.
Amazing. Go on up and take a bow. Take a bow. That was incredible. Yeah. And now you can take a seat. You just worked hard for 15 minutes. Wow, y'all. That was amazing. Do you feel good? Yeah, you look tired, which you should be because you just performed. I want to highlight some of the amazing things that I saw. And first is actually something that I heard, in that you had this really lovely moment where you guys were singing the last note of a song, and there were two different pitches, and technically those pitches should not really be in the song next to each other. They kind of sound like my voice right now, where it's like, uh-oh, that's wrong. But you guys did it because it's on the page and you leaned into that vocal dissonance and it was jazzy and funky and weird and y'all sang it so strong and so beautifully. It was really, really impressive. So snaps for that. And then I also have to highlight, y'all did a lot of physical staging that was really complicated. Like that spinning wheel thing where y'all were weaving. I literally was like, I've never seen a pinwheel like that ever, 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 and I want to steal it and I want to teach it to kids, but I don't know if the kids I'm going to teach it to are going to be as smart as you, so I'm scared for me, but so proud of you because that pinwheel was amazing. And I have to highlight Edgar's lift over here. I'm going to be honest, I see lifts sometimes. I saw a lift Thursday in America, so I don't know when that was. I don't know. On Broadway, where I was directing something, and these kids lifted this other kid, and it was great, but I was mostly scared, not impressed. This, I was so impressed. It was so safe and creative, which is what we want to see on stage with young people. So you should be very proud of yourself for taking those risks and doing them so smartly and safely. Really great job. Congratulations.
Hello, good morning. So at the beginning, I really loved the way that you used, is it the two tallest people? Where's the teachers? Oh, there you are, hello. Was it the two tallest and the two smallest? Is that right? Yes, and I just really like that because I thought that actually what it summed up. I'm aware that there's such a big difference of age spreads here, and it was just really nice to see the two tallest and the two smallest. But I just think that also as a small person myself, I think it's just it's great when you can use and acknowledge that physical comedy. And there was a moment in one of the lines where the tallest person had their arm on the head of the small one, and I really like that too. Again, as a small person, I can say this. Edgar, you had very convincing Where are you, Edgar? Very convincing sneezing. That's really hard to do. Sometimes when I look in the mirror and you go and see someone and you think, I was so convinced that you from the moment you came on, you made it very clear what your character and what your status was in that scene. A couple of little things I just want to, these are general notes for everybody just to think about through the day. Just watch this thing where you do position checking, which is that you get to the place where you think you're supposed to be and you can see I'm position checking, oh, there I am. And just watch out with position checking with the people who are next to you. So again, I'm going and I don't want to bump into Emma, so I'm just making sure that I'm just bump into her. I'd rather you went there with commitment. This wasn't a big criticism, just a small thing I noticed a little bit. Again, I just want to highlight somebody in the ensemble. Where are you? Boy with brown hair. There you are. You. Again, I was very drawn to you. Complete commitment in the face at all times, like the previous group that I mentioned. I was also very impressed by your coherent hairstyling, girls. Is this for cats? Is this to be cats? I was very convinced by that. Great American accents. And again, just a general note for everybody in comedy, because this is a comedy, just watch for if there is an applause. And I know that you can't ever rehearse this because you're never used to having this many people. If you've told a joke and there's a big laugh, just wait for that applause. And again, it's a real skill to learn as a performer. You have previews in the West End where you have a preview period of about 3 weeks and you learn where those are. So you can't learn that in the room now, but just something to bear in mind, for future years and performances that you'll do, is just to wait for that applause to ride out and enjoy that applause. As a performer, you can hold the wit of that note.
Yay, fantastic, guys. I was going to say too, I loved the great use of the little kids. Fantastic. So well done to Louise, for your work on that. Your student choreography is fantastic. Now, if you don't understand me, let me know. My New Zealand accent sometimes is confusing. So I want to work with you guys on your physicality just a little bit more. What you did was great, so we're just going to mould it just a little bit. So jump up and find a space by yourself. Spread out a little bit. Look at all the space down here. I don't smell yet. It's only the morning. No, I'm still fine. Okay, I want everyone to give me, I'm going to count to 3, and I want you to hit a cat pose for me. 1, 2, 3, hit. Cool. Now I want you to hit, on the count of 3, a dog pose. 1, 2, 3, dog. Cool. So the big thing is, in this particular story, because we're all wearing exactly the same clothes and we've done our ears, which could be cats, they could be dogs, when you come onto stage, it's super important that we know who you are. So I want you to do 3 cat poses this time. I'm going to count 5, 6, 7, 8, and hit, and hit, and hit. Okay, we're going to do it again. So 3 cats. 5, 6, 7, 8, and hit, and hit, and hit. Okay, dial it up to 150%, even bigger. Think about your faces. If we're doing arms, what is this? Is this going to go to the back of the theatre? No. Like, don't our arms need to be and hit, like really big. And I'm sure you've been told that so many times. Okay, here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, and hit it, and hit it. Great. Now, thinking about levels and everything as well. 3 dogs. 5, 6, 7, 8, and dog, and dog, and dog. Okay, can you give me 3 adjectives that describe a cat? Fierce. Feisty. Ooh. Cute. I suppose that's the difference between the Aristocats and the alley cats, right?
Actual cat.
Yeah, actual cats. So, any other words that describe cats? We've got fierce, we've got feisty. Sly. Yeah, they kind of slink, don't they? Okay, what's adjectives that describe a dog? Fluffy. Okay. Playful. All right. Goofy. Cool. So thinking about something like fierce, what does that make you think about with your posture? What is a fierce posture? Show me. 5, 6, 7, 8. Be fierce. Yeah. We got some real attitude. I like that. That is sassy to the max. Woo! Okay. Can you go to your positions at the start of, it's not the final song, where we're geese, we're cats, we're dogs in the dialogue. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
You think? Yeah, the semicircle. Now, can anyone tell us what we're singing there? That's how it goes. Anyone remind us?
It seemed like all our hopes were grounded. Then we teamed, and now he is surrounded. If cats, dogs,
Cool. All right. So on cat, mice, geese, dogs, geese. Cats, mice, dogs, geese.
Yeah.
I want to see who you all are, because at the moment in the semicircle, you could all be anyone. So when you're doing the opening, think about who you are. Think about that body position. I want to be able to see before you say who you are, who you are. Does that make sense? So think about your position right now. Are you a human? Are you here as a human? Or are you here as an animal?
I'm a human just now.
Right. So let me see if you're a cat, you're a dog, you're a geese, you're a mouse. And let's just do that singing again. Can you bring us in?
At first it seemed like all our hopes were grounded. Then we teamed, and now he is surrounded. If cats, dogs, call each other friends.
Did you see the difference? Was it a little bit more obvious who they were? Yeah. So really important, guys, that when we go forward, that you make sure that even though you're playing multiple characters, at each time it needs to be so clear through our whole body who we are. My only other point I wanted to make before I sit down, projection on your dialogue, especially over the music. You need to be right back. If I take my microphone away, I'm sure they could still hear me just as clearly as if I'm talking here. Okay? Make sure that you're not just talking to each other, you're letting the whole audience know the experience. But well done. Thank you so much, Rubber Chickens. I'm sure there's a story why your company is called that, and one day I'll find out.